What'd you do to my shirt? What, you think this is funny? Huh?
Yeah.
Think it's funny?
I was going for like a kind of like Mean Girls sabotage type thing where I'd cut little holes in the, well, not the tits because you don't have tits, but kind of the nipples and the belly button area.
I didn't notice until I was on the show for 2 hours. During our 2-hour episode, I'm like, and whoa! Whoa, my nipples are out. Just jump into it.
Okay.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Oh, it was close. Yeah. It was close.
Bum, 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 bum. Thank you to Slow Smog. I feel like we never say that anymore.
It's true. We're never thanking Slow Smog.
Beautiful intro by Slow Smog.
Thank you, Slow Smog.
That's it?
For letting us use that intro music for nearly 200 episodes.
Wow, we are one away from fucking 200, aren't we? We're 199 right now?
Fuck. Is our next episode 200?
Dang. Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We talked about having somebody on the show the next episode.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give them episode 200, you know? I don't want to give episode 200 to somebody.
To a guest.
Yeah. Especially that guest. Like, I just don't want to fucking do it.
What the fuck?
This is all the space in between. And I'm wearing a cute little beanie.
Woo!
My hair's too long.
Trying to entice people over to the YouTube channel.
I'm wearing a cute little beanie. And then from the YouTube channel to the Flat Sound shop, it's a Flat Sound beanie.
Don't
but then
say that.
directly
They're not in
back
stock.
to my blog because they are currently not in stock. And you can leave a mean little comment and say, where's your beanies? Or I guess you can go to the Ask page. My site's a lot of fun.
It is.
Did you know that I haven't updated... like, I haven't responded to a single ask on flatsound.org in like 2 months.
What?
Yes.
No, I didn't know
And
that.
also, I didn't do Gentle Earth for a long ass time either.
Well, that's normal.
That's
for
normal.
us to forget that Gentle Earth exists.
It's normal for you. You haven't touched it in 2 years, probably.
What? No. It feels weird now.
Why?
Because it's been so long.
Just
and
log in
like,
and approve them.
I feel like if I start approving them on Gentle Earth, it's going to be a different vibe, and they're going to be like, oh, Billy's approving.
They're all about just like My Chemical Romance or something. Yeah. You're like, I feel like the vibe is different here. And they're just all about, they're just like sapphic poems or something.
It's all just, it's like sapphic fanfic, but also it's like Gerard/Frank.
Gerard, Frank, lesbian scissoring. And I'm like, well, Billy's on Gentle Earth again,
back.
goddammit.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this? And the beanie's a cool color. Oh, so speaking of color. I started talking about
sorry, this is swerving in so many directions.
Color theory for the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
So our podcast, if you've noticed, is back now. But it's looking better than ever because you're now like in charge of like the video of it.
I'm in charge of the video now, everyone.
While you were gone, I was like, damn, we lost all of our fucking presets. Shit. It's okay. I got this. Boom, color graded. And I felt good about it for about 25 minutes. And then I saw it like on our TV and it was just red. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And you were like, no, you have to like adjust a bunch. You have to do. And I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I thought that I did. I do not. I was like, it's just like EQ, which we all know is easy and everybody understands immediately.
Yeah.
So I thought I was doing that and I thought I was doing a good thing. And it turns out I wasn't. So you're editing these things now.
Yeah, I'm doing the video. You're doing the audio.
So it's kind of like your fault that we forgot to put a picture of the potato when I was like, put a picture of the potato, right? Boom.
You know, we actually got like quite a few comments about the fact that we missed the potato.
Really?
And also, I went over to Ayla's house the day after it was uploaded. And she was like, how was your day? And I was like, I had to I uploaded the video and I forgot something. And she was like, the picture of the potato. And I was like, you fucking listened to the podcast and found out that I love you.
Oh yeah,
and also
yeah.
noticed that I forgot the fucking potato. Yeah.
Two bad things.
Two
in
bad
one go.
things. Ayla knows that I love her and knows that I forgot the potato.
Yeah. What's even more
Devastating
sad
for
is
me.
that the podcast gets like close to no views. But like we're getting like the last episode when we were back got like a ton of comments, which I
Yeah.
love reading. And half of the reason we had like put the potato back like hours later.
I made a whole new cut of the last episode that had a potato in it, okay?
But the episode already got like comments and stuff on it. We were responding to, you know, like, and I was like, you thought we could just replace it. And I was like, no, YouTube doesn't work like that. And you're like, we have to just delete it. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to. I was like, I don't want to either.
There's already cute comments on
I don't
it.
want to either. I'd rather just miss the potato.
Yeah.
Did
so
anybody
sorry.
chime in on the potato being disgusting? I feel like we have to have that discussion now. Can we put a picture of if I do that, will you remember? Imagine it's gone.
I mean,
it's still not there.
No promises, everyone.
Picture of the tuna potato right here.
Okay.
Can I pick the picture?
No, because you're gonna pick a weird one.
They're all weird.
I'm gonna
But
pick
you're
one.
gonna pick a weirdly nice one. You
No,
tried to pick one before. Hold on, let's take it away right now because people could pause there.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick one that's representative.
You'd say that, but then you did that
Okay, but
at the time, and you were like, "I picked this one," and I was like, "It doesn't even have corn in it." Like half the thing you were talking about was corn.
But the potato looked good. Yeah.
You're fudging the evidence here. You're sort of messing with it too much.
There's no way to. We have to have a neutral third party pick the picture of the potato.
Okay.
I'll let Pretty Cat do it.
Just one boom.
Yeah.
Whole video deleted. And one little paw swipe. How about we just encourage people?
Yeah.
You can see the picture that Billy chose, or you can just Google
Yeah.
tuna, corn, jacket potato
You don't have to put corn. They know what it is.
/r/shitty food porn
No.
/disaster / nailed it. Yeah. So just get your own pictures,
Okay,
unbiased pictures of this fucking monstrosity.
Yeah.
Hashtag is that vomit. Just look for yourself.
I've had enough of you slandering my culture. Thank you very much.
Is that it's particularly British?
Apparently, it's not other places. Well, I've had it in Ireland too, which is not British technically, but you know.
Yeah, but in Ireland they kind of encase the whole thing in a sheep's scrotum or something. Yeah.
Excuse you, you're thinking of Scotland.
Oh, that is Scotland. Yeah.
You're thinking of a haggis.
I'm thinking of haggis.
They love an organ meat in Scotland.
They do love an organ meat.
Yeah.
So I'd like people to discuss whether or not you'd eat what we just saw, whether or not you'd eat a hot baked potato and cold tuna salad inside of it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Hot baked potato, cold tuna salad. And does that make you gag?
Does it make you hungry?
Does it
Because
make
it makes me hungry.
Does it make you go,
I'm hungry right
I'd like
now.
to fucking eat that.
I'm hungry right now.
We're wearing the same hoodie.
I'm gonna leave.
We're wearing to eat it?
Yeah.
We're wearing the same hoodie, I just noticed.
You.
Don't say I'm copying you, I designed the hoodie. Don't say I'm copying you right now. I designed this hoodie and then I sold it for years.
True. Wait. I think I have the old one.
I think I have the old one too.
Let me see. Old one, you are copying me.
Yeah, I have the super old one.
Yeah. That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Yeah.
And one of us should leave.
I'll leave. I'll go make my potato. I was gonna do that anyway, so this is perfect.
Podcast. This is an advice podcast.
Yeah.
Where we're right back to schedule, just as we were before. 3 questions. Can we get to it? Read some questions, give some advice, talk about some emails. Can we do it?
Can we do it? I'm gonna start with the first one. That's a good place to start. This one.
We're 57 minutes in. I don't.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
Shit.
Not again. Not again. This email is called "This shit isn't funny anymore," and it goes like this.
You think I'll hit the camera if I throw this over there?
No.
You think I'm not going to hit the cable and it's going to move the camera?
It would be funny if you did.
I think I would hate that.
Why do you want to throw the pillow?
I don't want the pillow here
see,
anymore.
This is why we never get to a question, because I'm about to read a question and then you're just sitting there with a pillow above your head, wanting
Do you
to
think
throw
I'll
it.
hit the Sony camera we invested in? Do you think so?
I get
put
it.
it here.
I read the subject line and you're like, can I play skee-ball now?
Can I? Do you think the camera would dodge this little dodgeball that I'm about to throw at it?
What's the point of paying like $4,000 for a camera if it can't dodge a simple skee-ball?
The risk.
Oh.
Yeah, the thrill.
Can I read this?
Yes.
This one is called "This Shit Isn't Funny Anymore." And it goes like this. Dear Mitch and Billy, okay, I'm sorry, but this shit isn't funny anymore. I don't mind when you guys miss an episode here or there. I get it, life happens, and sometimes we forget to podcast, or we just don't want to. But this is getting out of control. I listen to this wretched podcast on my walks to work, which is something I have to do every morning. I also listen to it on my walks home from work, which is something I have to do every afternoon.
Just makes
Are
sense.
you catching my drift here?
Mm-hmm.
I am running out of episodes. I know Billy was in the UK visiting friends and family for the month of May, but it's not May anymore. It's June. Get your shit together. I need you guys to get it together. It's time to bring back consistency. I keep re-listening to old episodes and I'm starting to memorize the bits. It's not good, you guys. Not good. Thanks, stinkers. This person's name. P.S. This Gmail account name is based off of something Mitch said on Flat Sound Radio almost 5 years ago. Wowza.
What is it?
Well, I'll be just reading their email address.
Okay, show it to me.
So...
You're right. Damn, I almost...
Yeah.
If it was me reading it, I'd be like, and their email is... This seems like a throwaway email, though. That's like their name's not attached to it or anything. I almost fucking read it. I'm not listening. I'm not listening even to what I'm saying. It's really scary sometimes.
Do you remember saying this?
I don't remember saying it.
No.
But it seems like something I would say.
Yeah.
It's iexist@gmail.com. I don't remember saying it, but it is something that I would say, and I'm assuming if the person is listening, if we didn't piss them off too much from not recording.
Yeah, they didn't block our podcast.
I just realized now that I wasn't really listening at the beginning either. They called me bitch. It says Dear Bitch and Millie.
Yeah. And
I think that was angry. I think they were using it as an excuse to be like, I'm just playing, but let out a little microaggression.
Just a little jab.
A jab.
A little...
It was passive. It was aggressive.
Something about it was aggressive.
Something about it. Well, it hurt. That was aggressive. And the way that someone ought to read this person's email out to the show, to be honest.
Someone ought
to dox this motherfucker for calling you a bitch. And me a Millie. What was I saying? Yeah, I do remember saying... I don't remember saying it, but it is something that I would say, and if I were to guess, it would be during, like, an ambient music stream.
Yeah.
And, like, something where I pointed a microphone at a window. Mm-hmm. When you can hear some of that stuff.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency. Being back. We're doing it. We're here. Second week in a row. Well, actually, no, it's not the second week in a row, because you see what happened is last week we recorded the episode on time. We recorded it on a Sunday, like we always record on a Sunday. But then the figuring out the video shit
from scratch. Yeah.
Took so long that it didn't get uploaded till Thursday. So
I didn't know that you were starting from 0, as in you were like, I can just do it from my laptop. I'm like, you know what you're doing with video, so let's start to edit it. And you go, all right, let me just download Final Cut. I was like, oh no,
I don't know.
We
I don't
have
Final
nothing
Cut
on this laptop.
And also, last time I used Final Cut was like 6 versions ago, so I had to kind of relearn Final Cut.
Yeah,
but it looked beautiful, and this one also will look beautiful. When I'm done with it.
If you notice, like, if you just jump 2 episodes back, the Mitch version, and then jump to just the latest episode, the last episode, Billy version.
The clarity.
There's a clarity to it that I can admit myself.
The balance.
We're even working on making it even cozier. We bought some stuff online for that light, which is annoying. We're gonna fix this. I just feel like this room could be cozier.
Yeah.
We went back and forth a lot about what the podcast means to us. and what visually it should like look like and act like and be like. And my head is, I'm always just like, it should be pitch dark in the black and you can only see my face through candlelight.
Yeah.
And you're like, it should not be that because it's funny and not creepy.
And it's not bedtime horror story down around the campfire hour.
Or a shitty flat sound poem circa 2014. And I was like, right, yeah, for sure. And I'm just old and stuck in my ways. Yeah, but what if like it had, what if I talked like this the whole time?
You have a podcast for that.
Where I talk like that the whole time? Yeah, but I haven't updated it past the 3rd episode. Here's the, have I explained, maybe I explained it before you left, like the actual reason I'm just not putting up new episodes?
I don't know it.
Is because every track on there, or at least like the last 2 that I did, like it's one giant work file, and that's how I have everything like running into the cassette thing and sounding exactly how it sounds.
Yeah.
And I liked that so much that I wanted to track what I did that episode, just the instrumental, recreate it to use it for the ambient music album. So then I had to wait to do that so I didn't fuck up the work file that's getting gigs and gigs big and it didn't crash my computer. And now I'm done with that and I get to clear it and do an episode again. But I was specifically holding back because I was like, I can't add a 3rd segment to this that's super fucking long. And then I can't. It's going to fucking crash the Logic file.
Okay, but at this point in time, there's nothing stopping you.
No.
So at this point in time...
Can they expect an episode by the next time we do it? Is that what you're saying?
Can you get good, is what I'm saying.
Can I get good and
can you get good?
Upload an episode this week?
Yeah.
I can. I will.
He shall.
I'll do it. If enough of you cheer me on, I'll do it. If enough of you say my fucking name in the comments, you're chanting, I'll do it.
I'm into the idea of consistency. I'm here for it. I'm back and I want to just do them every week, and I love this podcast, and I've actually been like recently very like rejuvenated with the idea of like, this podcast is actually kind of fucking good.
Yeah, 200 episodes. That's not for nothing, right?
It's not for nothing.
There are people that have been listening since the fucking beginning.
I
and
think
we're over here like, no episode every bye, and then we disappear for a month.
Yeah.
It's downright rude what you do to these people.
What I do to these people.
Yeah.
So we're back. We're going to be consistent. We're going to be here weekly. That is my aim and my goal.
Yeah. My aim and goal as well.
Also, the thing I've been thinking about is that I'm like, our podcast is good and friendly and comforting and funny, but we don't ever fucking talk about it.
No, you miss me talking. Like, I will maybe sometimes post a fleeting story on the Flat Sound thing that's just like, check it out sometime.
Yeah.
When I realistically should be bothering people in a reel once a week. I just should. One clip of the show in a reel once a week.
Yeah.
That's not...
Okay, but the thing is that you only post on Instagram maybe once every 2 months.
But
so
that's
like,
the issue as well.
Yeah.
That's also the issue.
If we hadn't... If you're posting a reel every week, then your Instagram's just going to become a podcast account.
I wouldn't even give a shit. If it's only in the reels, I don't care. If it's only in that section, but like, by the way, I have a podcast that I care about a lot, and that I'm super funny, and I'm wearing this beanie.
and it looks great.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect color.
And it's the perfect color, and it was available, but it sold out too quickly.
Yeah.
So then you would think that we would do more very quickly after that to keep up with the demand, but we didn't. Why shouldn't they know that?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't they? Yeah, middle of summer.
Why shouldn't they know that?
Yeah, beanies are coming back, middle of summer. Hoodies and beanies this summer.
No, be quiet.
Okay.
Don't tell people that because they'll believe you.
And they'll get hyped. All the Australians will be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah.
No, don't say that. Don't
Okay.
lie to them.
Right.
Don't get their hopes up.
What were you saying?
I was saying that because I'm in charge of the video now, I've been making little clips. Little clips, shall we say, in a vertical orientation.
I hate this
if
voice.
You get my nerves.
Is that an accent?
No.
It should be. What was that?
What accent would that be? Where do
Run
they?
it.
Where's the place that they talk like that?
It's this insufferable fucking incel lodge that your brain has become. Why, I think that there's a bit of a clip involved.
That's what I've been doing.
Well,
Shall we say
it's a bit vertical?
maybe in the perfect orientation.
I want to have sex later. I want to.
I've been making TikToks.
Also unattractive. Very, very, very
But
penis.
necessary.
This is dick softening. What you're telling me right now. I was rock hard a second ago.
You were rock hard a second
I was
ago.
edging.
You shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been rock hard.
I was rock hard up until you said
no.
that. The whole show, the whole intro, I was waiting for us to hit stop record.
It's ready to go.
You didn't notice? I kept dancing around and going like that the whole
I
time.
thought you needed to pee.
No, I needed to come. No, sweetie.
I was holding it to keep the
Yeah.
cum inside.
I was fucking pinching. You know what happens. You know what that means when I'm dancing around pinching. I'm trying to keep it in me because it's my life. It's my lifeblood. It's my light. It's my life source.
It's your
It's
wife
my-
sauce.
It's my elixir.
Oh.
It sounds like I drink it. Yeah, it sounds a lot like I drink it.
Sounds a lot like you drink your
The
own cum,
email
yeah. Okay.
was correct. That's what I just wanted to say.
Yeah.
They're right
Okay.
in calling us out. You haven't been doing enough for the show, but now that you're editing the video, really picking up the slack,
yeah.
hopefully I can sleep more than 3 hours a night, you know? And then
yeah.
I could...
Yeah.
I mean, there's Flat Sound and all the music I put out with that.
Yeah.
There's all the incessant posting on Instagram. There's the
non-stop.
website I haven't updated since April. There's the... Hold on.
There's the other podcast.
There's the other website I haven't updated in forever. There's the other website, the poetry one that I haven't updated in forever.
Well, I think of that
There's
one as
the
more
other-
of an archive.
There's the other... I will write a poem every so often.
Okay.
Just not so often that it annoys people. And yeah, I did that EP for Jonna.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing that stuff for Danny right
All
now.
right. Yeah.
And I'd like money for that.
Okay.
I'd like you to stream I Exist because of all that.
Okay.
And By Your Side, I feel like has been taking a dip lately this year.
Yeah.
I feel like not enough people are keeping that afloat for me. You know? You ever think about how Flat Sound is a goddamn mystery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An enigma.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just... Is it scary sometimes?
No.
It scares me.
Should do.
It scares me a lot, actually. It does. It scares me a ton.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what if it stops? And it's like, well, there's no reason it should have been going, period. So, like, what... I don't know. What if? What if it's kind of like
Yeah. Yeah.
It almost feels like a tree falls in the
Yeah.
woods scenario, but not quite.
Or it's like, yeah, what if this like magic carpet that I'm flying like falls, and it's like, don't question the logic of it.
yeah,
Don't
you're on a
question
magic
why-
carpet right now.
Yeah.
Once you think about it too much, it's gonna start like
Yeah.
falling. I've been trying to manifest it doing even better. Fuck knows how I'll do that, but I tried a lot before, and then the snowball started going, and then I just like have been too afraid to touch it after that point. Yeah. Though to be fair, I put out tire marks just recently, and it did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good.
Single.
Good for me.
Beautiful single from Flat Sound.
Beautiful single called Tire Marks that you should stream right now. I want the streams to go up by 4 next week, so I'm talking about it on our podcast. Yeah. The person's right.
Yeah.
The person's correct.
But we're going to be doing it every week, and I'm going to be posting on the socials. So maybe that will, maybe it would be fun for you. Maybe it would be a cool and fun group activity that we could all do together, is to get on our phones and go to TikTok and go to at all the space, not all the space in between, because someone fucking took that handle, and their bio said if you want this handle, then message me. And I messaged them, and they never fucking replied. So what was the point of them saying that in their bio? So just go to at all the space. That's it. And give it a follow.
Give a follow
It might be a fun little group activity we
old
can all do right now.
TikTok, and if you own all the space in between,
Give it to me.
I at least want the option to do it. I reached out to somebody about an @Flat Sound handle just recently, and I like fully like added them.
Yeah.
As a friend, so I can message them and say, "Hey, it's Mitch. I love the username.
Nice username you got there.
Yeah. Hey, if you would be so cool as to give it to me,
Flat Sound.
I'll send you some free merch. I think that's a cool trade." And they were like, "This seems sketchy," and I was just like, "Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll message you on Instagram or something if you have an Instagram from like the Flat Sound account, and then that way you'll know it's me.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, still seems sketchy, but fuck it, I'll do it.
You're like, yeah, it does seem sketchy. I get it that someone would pretend to be Flat Sound online. That's why it would be like really helpful if I had
Don't mock them.
the handle.
They're very nice. They were very nice to me.
I know
They were very nice to me,
very
and they were from Germany, and they were really cool.
Here's my opinion.
By the way, we have to send a lot of free merch to Germany soon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's cool that they're in Germany, which is like, far away.
Yeah, it's like the most expensive place to send a bunch of vinyl, but
yeah, and they have all those weird import laws now.
Yeah, it's probably gonna like get lost, so I have to send it 4 times before they get it. It's just like sending stuff over there, and then in Germany they'll all take turns just beating up the record, you know, and then they'll send it back to us, and it's mangled, and we're like, we'll send you another one. This is garbage now.
Yeah, courtesy of Deutsche Post.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks
and then send another one. Oop, the mailman's skateboarding on it.
He took a bite out of it.
Oh my
Took a chomp right out of
a
the
cartoon
vinyl.
bite out of it like a cookie.
Yeah, what's weird is like the outside of the package is fine, but then like the vinyl looks fine, then you open it and just chomp.
Cartoon bite.
Yeah.
So we got to do that soon, by the way. But anyway, I reached out to somebody. I feel like I sit wrong now.
You look like you sit wrong now.
I feel like ever since I hurt my back, I don't know how to sit.
Yeah.
But hurting my back brought us closer together, so I don't regret
When
it.
I had to care for you like a baby.
Yeah, when I said, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
Please, please, please kill me. That's what I
I said, don't kill yourself. You're so beautiful.
You sent me a little
You're
Snapchat
so
about
sexy. Yeah.
it. What was I saying? Yeah. Follow the TikTok. Follow the TikTok. Hey, why don't you follow the TikTok?
Why don't you follow the TikTok?
Why don't you get off your ass
Yeah.
for once in your fucking life instead of just sitting there listening to this fucking podcast? And why don't you do something that'll make you feel good? You
Like
can do
follow
something
our
that'll make you
fucking
feel
TikTok.
good right now, and it'll take 12 seconds.
And it'll also make us feel good.
You can literally make 2 people right now.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
You can literally do that right now.
No. For
by
legal
following
reasons, I have
us
to say no.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Right now.
You can't even say that word, I don't think, on TikTok.
No.
No.
What's going on here?
Don't worry about it.
We have 2 other fucking questions we have to get to. We've been stuck on this one that was a joke. I just realized that. We're goddamn halfway through the episode. We have 2 more questions that aren't a joke.
Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it? Give me.
And let me do it on your phone.
Okay.
I'm too afraid to unlock my phone. This one is called Pavlov's Slow Smog, and it says, call me a bitch again. No, they didn't. Hello, Mitch and Billy. Boy, do I have a pickle for you. I'm in my, you couldn't wait for the drinking segment, could you? I am in my first year post-grad and have been listening, I've been thirsty the entire time, and I've been thinking like, I don't want to waste it.
I thought I'd take a drink while you were talking.
I'm in my first year post-grad and have been listening to the pod since my freshman year of college when I had to listen at a volume of 1 under my... What? How am I reading this right? At a volume of 1 under my pillow so my roommate wouldn't hear in our shared dorm room. I always listened to go to sleep and it would comfort me in an unfamiliar place. This led to me beginning to listen... Sorry, I didn't proofread this at all. This led to me beginning to listen when I would have a panic attack. Y'all are my parasocial besties and it would make me feel less alone and give me something to focus on to calm down. Sweet, right? Wrong. I did this so often that now what used to be calming voices and intro music now induces extreme anxiety, like sweating and possibly and possible tunnel vision at the sounds of your voices. My heart rate noticeably goes up. Trying to microdose the podcast to reduce the effects, but thought you should know. Thoughts? Solutions? Love you both. This person's name, which is, I'm not gonna say it. But hi, this person's name. P.S. If you do happen to read this or even include this in an episode, throw me an auto response. I'm currently working through the last episode, but I listen 10 minutes at a time, so it will take me a while to hear. So So the 3 auto responses are yes with just an exclamation, which is funny. Love it, which is a little bit funnier. And I don't think so, full stop.
That's the best one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes is pretty good too, though.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We're gonna put a poll in the comments. What do you think I'm gonna pick? Close your eyes, and this is like a game that I'm playing with the people now. Okay. Do you think I'm gonna click yes, or do you think I'm gonna click I don't think so? Lock it in.
Okay.
I'm clicking yes.
He's clicking yes.
There you go.
I won.
What the hell was all that about?
What the I like sometimes when you read and I can tell that you can't like hear the words that you're saying.
I'm reading one word at a time, but that does not mean that I can hear them.
That you can understand the sentences. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. It's all coming back to me though.
Yeah.
They don't like your voice.
True.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say that part, but like I just
that
know it
as
to
a
be
sentence
true.
is true.
Yes.
They don't like your voice. It makes them feel weird.
Sick. It actually not just weird, but like
tunnel vision
ill.
and dizzy and ill.
Yeah.
This email is actually really funny because what a thing to do to somebody. I like having that power over somebody. Yeah.
That you would listen to something so much when you're anxious that then you try and listen to it in a normal state and it makes you anxious.
So I have
very funny.
Kind of a similar thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like there are certain games on the Switch. Go run and get my Switch. I'm kidding, but I just want to. It's the OLED.
It's the OLED, so
you can tell by the bezels are fucking razor thin. You gotta check it out sometime. Sometimes, often, I would for a long time resort to playing a video game when I was truly fucking panicking.
Yeah.
Truly fucking writing out an 11. That's what I call it. Like 1 out of 10, it's an 11, right?
Yeah.
And I'm truly writing out. That's what I call it to Neil. I was like, I had an 11, and they happen every so often, right? And I would, when I was at like a worse state that I am now, I'd rely on it a whole lot. And I'd play a few games. One of them was Super Meat Boy. I loved Super Meat Boy.
Yeah. So
much, but not really. I just played it a lot and became very good at it. And then one of the developers of that game made a really good game that you should all play called The End Is Nigh.
A better game.
A better game.
I would say.
I would say a better game as well. And it's Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy.
Boy.
Yeah, exactly. Saying it like that. It's Super Meat Boy-esque.
Yeah.
But better, cooler art style is just awesome. I love the game still. You played all the way through it.
I did.
Which is unlike you to do that to like a platformer.
Yes.
And I love it a lot. But because it is, I've rode so many panic attacks and still sometimes occasionally do. Not nearly as often, but once every fucking blue moon, I'll be like, I need the game. Let me just give me the game. Fuck CBT. I don't want to do that right now. Let me just get the game. And reliably, like, it works very well. But because of that, I associate it so much that I basically don't and haven't played it for leisure in forever.
No, because you finished it fucking forever ago.
It's true, but
when
I
you're
haven't
panicking,
100%ed it, so I could go back. I never ever do.
No, you'll just
because it's my panic game.
Yeah, you'll start panicking and you'll put specifically the final level on. Yeah. And
yeah, where kind of like times use like a speed run at the end.
And you try and like beat your time kind of
yeah,
thing.
Yeah. I'm like, can I get sub 3 on this? Like that'd be great. And then I do, and I'm like, oh, now what? You know,
where do I go from here?
It starts sinking in. And in a similar way, for a while, whenever I would open it, I'm like, well, this is my fucking panic game. Like, am I okay? Like, why
am I here? Yeah,
you know, my body hears the music, and in a weird way, it already starts to calm down. But if I'm already calm, it starts to kind of ramp up. You know, it's not preferable.
It's like, if you're like at a 100, it will take you down to a 50. But if you're at just like
4,
a 0, it will also take you to a 50.
Yeah. So I get that.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's us. I think that's funny that I always wanted to be someone's Super Meat Boy. Yeah.
You're my Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, I know you say that.
You're
But you-
unbeatable.
You're what?
You're
unbeatable.
I think the game Super Meat Boy is unbeatable
That's cool.
because I've never beat it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm also indie
Um,
and classic
and a small red man made of a cube of meat.
meat. Yeah.
Yeah. You're also that.
And you're my little bandage girl. Yeah. We know too much about this game. You're my little bandage girl. And I don't know, Brooke's like the
Dr.
fetus.
Fetus.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool.
Brooke's the evil fetus who is the
Kinda-
antagonist.
And the antagonist kind of running after me and trying to kill us all. So yeah, I don't know. Check out Super Meat Boy, I guess.
No.
Okay.
Check out The End is Nigh, though. That's a good
Check out The
game.
End is Night. And also,
Yeah.
introduce the show slowly when you're in a much better mood. That's the thing. You
Microdose it. That's what they said. Yeah.
That's what you have to do. But they're right in the sense that, like, you know, you do have to just take it in small amounts.
Yeah.
But you have to retrain your brain to stop associating that with you being such a, I don't want to say it, like a pussy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You being such like a little baby. who's
Bold
just-
words from a man who shakes so much as you. Yeah.
For sure. No.
Yeah.
I have The End is Nigh, so.
I'm actually shaking with like masculine rage.
So you know what testosterone does to the human form, right?
It makes you shake.
It makes you shake. Yeah. A friend of mine did one of those. This is my voice one week on T. You couldn't
Yeah.
even fucking see the footage, you know? Fucking vibrating, you know? Or are they not valid? If they're not valid, say it in your microphone. If my friend who's on T isn't valid,
I hate this bit.
then say it into the SM7B.
Say it loudly and
Say it
proudly.
loudly.
Say it loudly and proudly.
Let's get them on the show. Hey, come in the whole time, vibrating with that testosterone.
It
with
looks
that...
like they're censored, but it's just
yeah. Coming in. It's John. What was I gonna say? It's true. They have to microdose this shit.
yeah. You have to. Well, I'm not. This doesn't have a thing in scientific basis, but I like to think of it as like, you know, you've got to make more memories of you having an okay time with it than you have like, you know, if there's like a scale in your brain of like, oh well, 50 times I had a panic attack, but 2 times I listened to it when I was fine. It's like you've got to even that out, you know.
You got to create new neural pathways in your brain for your little thoughts to walk down, for your
Yes.
reactions to walk down, and then soon you'll be associating it less with panic and more with a delicious slice of cake.
Ooh.
Yeah. So every time you listen to the podcast, have a delicious slice of cake.
And then every time you hear Slow Smoke, you'll get both afraid and hungry.
Yeah. Ooh. That's a lot of my 20s.
Is being afraid
I
and
was
hungry.
shaking and hungry, and it was the testosterone. It was just burning through me. Yeah. Didn't it suck when I didn't have a thyroid condition? Didn't that suck?
Yeah. Wait, who knew that you didn't have a thyroid condition? We all
sucked.
thought it. I mean, no one said it, but we all thought it. Yeah.
So is there something that like exists for you that like you're like, oh, I did this thing to feel better, and now it's my only feel better thing, and now when I try and enjoy it when I'm not trying to feel better, it makes me feel worse thing? Because they have the podcast. I have like several video games.
Not from an anxiety point of view, no, but I have like some shows that I would marathon when I was like very depressed, that if I saw them again, I'd be like,
Fuck yeah.
I wouldn't get depressed, but I'd get that just kind of like sticky slick feeling that's like, oh no, that's a depression show.
I
you know?
so have that with
Yeah.
a handful of shows. What's yours? Can I try and guess?
I've told you one of them before, and also we've watched it together since then.
We've watched it together since then.
Yeah.
Recently?
Kinda.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like did I begrudgingly sit through an episode?
Yeah.
Riverdale.
No,
Was it Riverdale?
it wasn't Riverdale. No, okay, I should rephrase that. You begrudging... you begrudgingly sat through the first episode, and then by the end of the first episode, you were like, put the second one on right now.
Bridgerton?
No.
Damn it.
That was too recent.
I know. That was too recent?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking way too recent then. I'm thinking way too recent. What is it?
What is it?
Yeah, I don't want to guess anymore.
It's Dance Moms.
Oh, fuck.
It's Dance Moms.
Dance Moms is good. Yeah, Dance Moms is good. But
particularly
you associate that with
the later series.
With just feeling... Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
We got
Particularly
super
like
into
when
that.
JoJo gets into it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, we never reached JoJo.
No, we didn't. But yeah, I was kind of... I think I watched the entirety of Dance Moms twice. Like...
Damn.
Like in a row. When I was just very, very depressed and only eating like instant noodles and like being completely nocturnal and just like really fucking miserable. And then then like last year or something, I was telling you and Brooke that, Brooke was like, why the fuck would it be Dance Moms? I was like, it keeps you occupied, there's a lot of drama. And then I was like, put an episode on, see what it's like, because neither of you had ever seen an episode.
Yeah.
And we put an episode on to see what it was like.
It was hysterical. It was...
and then we kind of became obsessed with it and just started watching it.
For just like 3 seasons, which is like all we watched.
Yeah.
And then after that point, I was like, I don't know how you marathon this shit. Every fucking episode is the same.
Every episode is the
Everybody's
same.
the exact fucking same.
Everything.
She's like, learn this dance. You have 3 minutes. Yeah. And I was like, what? Don't do that.
Every other. Wait, can I do an Abby Lee Miller voice? I mean, no, I can't. But every other.
No, you cannot. Wow, you really can't. Let's hear that again. Abby Lee Miller. 3, 2, 1, boom. Come on, Abby Lee Miller.
It's like a throaty voice.
It's throaty. It's raspy.
Every.
Well, she's not struggling to talk. She's still talking, which it's still... I don't think I could do it either, to be honest.
Every other group in this
She doesn't whisper. She doesn't whisper.
Every other...
No, that's a Marge Simpson.
Every other group in this competition has been practicing for 6 months.
Yeah.
Go! Learn it in 6 minutes. We're already there.
Yeah.
Why the fuck doesn't she give them more time? I don't know. And then the kids cry, and then the mums say, we're leaving. You make our kids cry all the time. And then they leave, and then they come back next episode, and the same thing happens again and again and again and again and again. Until she goes to jail at some point, which is where I stopped watching. Because at the point where I was depressed and watching it, she was in jail, IRL. So that's as far as the show had gone. Yeah.
I liked Dance Moms. I like some real shitty TV, but I wasn't feeling bad the first time I was watching it, so I just associate it with like hanging out with you and Brooke.
Yeah.
You know? So that's cool. Cracking jokes about it.
Yeah.
My fucking bottom of my rock bottom show is Psych. The detective show where he's pretending to be psychic, but
he's pretending to be psychic?
Yeah, I don't want to ruin but they in the very first episode, here, let me just tell you, that's what the whole fucking show's about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it's called Psych.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Yeah, he's Psych, gotcha.
I thought it was like a Bones thing, where like his name was Bones.
Yeah, his name is, what is his name?
Psych.
No.
Yeah.
What is his fucking name?
Who?
Sean.
Bones?
Sean Smith, yeah.
Oh.
Who? Sean Psych? Mr. Psych? No, it's not like a Bones thing.
Okay.
But you also didn't understand either, because you thought the guy's name was Bones up until literally like fucking yesterday or something. Because like you made a joke about it in front of people, and I was like, honey, the guy's name isn't Bones. Huh? Like,
there he is, that's Bones.
No, watch a single episode of Bones. That's not what happens. No.
No. Okay,
you like Buffy?
Yeah.
You like Angel?
Yeah.
You won't give Bones one try?
No. I'm only interested
good.
in him when he's a demon of the night.
He's a bit of a demon in that show.
Wow.
Yeah, he's devilishly handsome.
Well, no, my joke was that, like, you know that joke where you're like, I don't know, you watch it. I can't fucking think of an example now, and I'm on the spot, and I'm getting sweaty about it. You know when you're watching something, and you're like, it's the title of the show.
Yeah,
there
for
he
sure.
is, the title of the show.
Yeah.
I didn't think the man's name was Bones, no. But I made a joke where I was like, there he is, Bones. Me thinking no one in the show was called Bones.
No, someone's
like,
called
it
Bones.
would be like me, like, you know, looking at fucking Mulder and being like, there he is, X-File. you know?
Yeah.
Because no one's name is X-Files.
Totally.
But then you were like, the woman's name is Bones. And I was like, fuck. I've never seen Bones. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, Frasier's one of them.
Okay.
Monk is one of them.
Yeah.
Monk's a great one.
He is Monk.
Yeah, his name is Monk. That's the whole thing. Yeah, his name is Monk.
Yeah.
The person's name is Frasier.
Yeah. No, but that's I'm saying there's like a common joke format where you're like, there he is.
Joke. There he is. There's yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't think of a show where that was happening.
Where the person's name is the thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of Seinfeld.
Yeah. Or I don't know. Friends. They were all related. All of their last name was Friends.
It was Friends.
Chandler Friends. Phoebe's Friends. Yeah. Rachel Friends. Trying to think of any. Ross. Was that all of them? Ross, Chandler, Rachel, Phoebe's.
Yeah.
Are there only?
You're missing.
Joey.
You're missing one. You're missing a friend.
Dwight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dwight. Yeah.
Dwight. Who am I missing?
You want me to tell you who you're missing?
Yeah, I don't care about Friends. I've seen like 4 episodes my whole life.
Someone's sibling.
Oh, Monica.
Yes.
That's so impressive that I know that. I don't know where that came from. Monica.
Well, it's someone's sibling. You're like, oh, Phoebe's twin sister that's in it sometimes.
The stinky cat she talks about sometimes.
Phoebe's hot brother.
Does Phoebe have a hot brother?
Kind of a burnout. Yeah.
You know the show too much.
Yeah, sorry.
What was the fucking question about? Oh, right. Yeah.
Who's your favorite friend?
Yeah. I think, I don't know.
Phoebes.
Chandler. Saying Phoebes is so funny to me. Just not calling her Phoebe, but I don't know. Phoebes. I take that from an old Sick Animation skit from forever ago. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very, very old Mark M joke where he was just like, and he was talking about Friends or something, and he was like, and yeah, I'm Chandler, and you're, I don't know, Phoebes. And like, I just thought that calling her just Phoebes is so funny.
Being on like a nickname basis with a character. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You thirsty?
I'm thirsty. You know I'm thirsty. I was sneaking
you drank half your fucking drink already. Hey, if you're thirsty and you wanna to drink the drink with us, then this is your opportunity to pause this and go grab a drink and just walk away as I talk about this, because this is just for the people who don't know. This is what we do. It's called Drink Your Drink, where you take your drink and we take our drink and we have a little moment together where we get hydrated, we get smarter, and we rejuvenate ourselves.
We get bonded. We become closer. Imagine
blood brothers. Imagine when you spit in your hand and jerk someone off. Imagine when you spit in your hand and you shake hands with somebody. You know, it's that type of bond you have.
Go back to what you were saying before.
Well, you spit in someone's hand, so you don't want to give them like a little rough one. You know?
Okay.
You want it to be smooth.
Yeah.
You want it to be smooth.
And that's what bros do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you create a bro bond.
Yeah, you don't want it to chafe so his girlfriend finds out. The fuck are you talking about? Anyway, the Drink Your Drink with us. It's very easy. It's called Drink Your Drink. Doing it for so many years and it doesn't make any sense, but this is what happens. We count to 3, we take a very satisfying drink of our beverage, and then we all let out a very satisfying sound. Can your sound match our sound? I don't care. Funk. 3, 2, 1. What? I was kind of waiting for you to take a smaller drink. You're giving me brain freeze. I have ice. You don't have ice. You're giving room temperature water.
I was too thirsty.
Yes, you were.
I was too thirsty. That was good though.
Do we have time for the last question?
Fuck no.
Are you sure?
Oh, I don't know.
We might.
Maybe. But maybe not. It's kind of a long question.
It's kind of a long fucking question.
Yeah, it's kind of a long fucking question.
Damn it, Billy.
What?
We've talked the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
You're rambling on about Phoebes. Rambling on about the stinky cat. About Chan. You were talking. I don't know.
About the turkey, when he had the turkey on his head.
I probably edited it out of the episode, but yeah, there was like a 25-minute gap where you talked about the turkey head sunglasses combo.
Well, yeah, that's why I said fuck no if when you asked me if there was enough time. Because like we've been talking for like
for us it's been 2.5 hours. Yeah. Somebody had like, we're not going to answer the question on the show. We were going to, but we had like a starter question, like we call it a starter question, something that's just like small and usually not serious and doesn't need advice. But we had a good starter that was like, you guys make a lot of jokes about like forgetting to press record. Have you ever actually forgotten to press record? And we were going to be like, no. And we had fully intended on answering that question. And then during the last episode, on 3 separate occasions, I was like, all right, you got 1, 2, 3. It's not record. Hold on, it's not recording. That's never happened before ever.
Recording.
And I was like, what the hell? Okay, wait, go back. 1, 2, 3. Not recording again. What the fuck? What the hell is happening? And it was almost like it was going to happen just because I said it had never happened.
Just because
I'm a little afraid we are not.
I know. I'm like checking that the red light is on now.
What would you do at this point? We're just having a loud conversation with one another in a way we wouldn't normally talk on the couch because we have to like project and be into microphones and be on.
Yeah.
I just talking at you for 50 minutes without.
At like whatever fucking time it is.
Yeah, at past midnight.
Yeah. Damn.
I want to play with the idea of doing like an episode in natural lighting.
Okay.
Middle of the day, natural lighting, 4K.
Yeah.
And instead of
that's
it
fine.
being...
That's fine, and it's fine that you do that now. Yeah, now that I'm doing the video, and yeah, I'm gonna have to rebalance everything. Yeah.
I just think it'd be fun.
Fine.
If you had 2 presets, that was one for like nighttime and one for, I guess, 6 presets. Morning light, afternoon, late afternoon,
cloudy, rainy, June,
4th of July, to kind of balance out the fireworks. Yeah. If you had those presets,
bonfire night when there's a fire outside.
I'm expecting you to put all of those words here, by the way, in different pictures, or maybe changing the color editing every time we said that to represent that. Is that too much to ask for the episode? Be honest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's too much, but I might do it anyway. I don't know.
You would. I won't. I saw how much you almost cried trying to like figure that, because knowing like I was just like, I'll color edit it red, and I was like, looks pretty good. I even got like a compliment. I think Freya was just like, looks good, bro, and I was like, thanks, I love you, and then like that was it, and we're both just stupid because I see it now and I'm just like. So Freya lied. So there's that.
Either they lied or they're fucking stupid. So which
it's
one
either
is it?
You think I'm dumb or you're as dumb as me. Which one is it? Either you think I'm fucking dumb or you're as fucking you're as fucking dumb as I am. Vane, just absolutely. I sent them a voice clip of me saying that to them. But when you do stuff so meticulously, you're like, so I've watched 6 YouTube, and I was like, yeah, I see that. I see your eyes are all dark. What have you been doing?
Well, your eyeballs are red, but the area around them is dark, and the area around those wet.
Yeah, wet and pale.
Yes.
And all of it together is making the red pop. So what did Jonna say to you?
And that weird thing is happening where your eyes are blue, but if you're upset, they kind of start glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
You'd watch so many YouTube videos on the proper way to perfectly color grade something.
Yeah.
And then you'd showed me, and I was like, looks good. I kind of wanted it to look color graded, though. And you're like, but this is perfect technically. And I was like, speaking calmly because I could tell you hadn't like slept or eaten, and I was like, for sure. But the episode has to look like cozy and warm. Like really, I want it to be like really fucking graded. I want it to look like an indie.
I saw what you did. You made it red.
Okay.
I'm not making it red.
Then don't make it red. Then make it fucking brown or whatever I want. Orange, I guess. But like, we gotta do that. Like we have to do that. And you were like, okay. And then you did a phenomenal job. You did so good.
Oh,
but seeing like the workflow, you're like, okay, I have 7 different effects layers happening at one time that sit in it kind of like an effect chain because you want me to like care about it. And you're like, so it's kind of like, it's kind of like what you do. It's kind of like an effect chain.
That's fun, huh? It's like when you you sing a little song.
It's like an effect chain.
Yeah.
And it's like an effect chain. That's kind of cool. And you're like, and this is, you know, it's funny. This is so boring for anyone else but I was like, yeah, it is cool. But this is not going to cause any like issues or problems. It looks like really complicated and you were like, nah, it's fine. And I had given you one of my unused hard drives in order to like do the podcast. Because like, here, use this. It's 4 terabytes. It's a 4 terabyte hard drive. And you're like, okay.
That's so many. That's more than I've ever had.
Yeah, it's more than I've ever filled up. And the reason I have it is because I haven't even filled up like my spare or my first one that I have. And this was, that's like a 1 terabyte or something. I just used it for, you know, I'm not using that much storage. I have a terabyte in my thing. This is a 4 terabyte extra storage. I don't ever use it. I give it to you. Within 3 hours of you trying to learn this thing, working on our 1 episode, you were like halfway through it. You filled up 4 terabytes. It said, I'm out of space. And I go, that's got to be a glitch.
That's an error.
And I looked it up. No, your Final Cut file is 4 terabytes big right now.
Your Final Cut file is 3.8, not giga, but terabytes.
Are you sure
for
this is
1 hour?
Are you sure? And you're like, yeah, it's just like it's 4K. And I was like, no.
It's just like it's rendering a lot. Is all.
So I'll just turn on. And I was like, I never had to do anything on my much older computer, and I just kept being like, we have an M1 chip. Why is this happening? Why? And you're like, I'll figure it out. But again, crying while you're saying it. So I'm like, yeah,
I'll figure it out. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
But maybe this isn't like the way to do it. And you're like, no, it totally is. But I would try and like add one thing to the work file, like a single picture or something. And it'll freeze the computer for 15 seconds. And then it'll load, and you're like, what's 15 seconds? I go, it's not supposed to do that, though.
The real reason that I didn't add the jack potato picture.
It wouldn't load. Yeah, it's still spinning a week later. So all that to say, you are methodical in the way that you work. I'm just kind of like, looks good, and you're like, looks bad. I'm bad.
Yeah. I'm kind of a perfectionist to like a not a healthy degree.
No, to a very unhealthy degree.
Yeah.
And let me fix that. There we go.
Yeah, I actually I got so frustrated at some point that I texted my friend Vex, who makes beautiful pornographic films. And I know that she uses Final Cut, which we also use, which most people don't use, but it's what I know, and I don't want to learn a fucking new thing.
I like Final Cut.
And Vex's stuff looks really good. So I texted her being like, I'm literally going to slam my head through a wall if I don't figure out how to edit this fucking video. Please help me. So we're having a Skype on Wednesday.
About all that?
Yeah.
Good. Can I hop in on that and be like, can you tell Billy to stop this 7 layers of like a thing in order to make our thing
look more? No, it looks great now, and I figured it out, and it's fine. But I still want to see someone else. Like, I still want to see someone else's workflow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know Vex's workflow as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
maybe we can all get on the same workflow.
We'll all learn together.
Yeah.
The moral of this story is that I'm fine.
Yeah. Is that you're good
everything's
and
fine
normal.
And it looks great. And please don't say anything otherwise because I'll cry.
Yeah, please, no notes.
No
notes,
it's
please.
Perfect and don't touch it.
In fact, it'll only keep getting better, so just give us time.
Yeah.
How about that?
It's perfect, but it will get better. But that doesn't mean it's not perfect right now, because it is. Thanks.
I like how at the end of the episode we're like, let's talk about stuff only we care about.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming anyone who's fallen asleep to this has fallen asleep.
Yeah.
And anyone that hasn't fallen asleep to it cares about us enough to not turn it off by now.
Yeah.
And I think just the retention at the end of these they have to just be awful. They have to be like, are we out of time? And someone immediately just hits stop.
Yeah.
Because after we're like, hey, are we almost out of time? Nothing.
Yeah,
There's
nothing.
no content
just
here.
Pure, just
There's
shit.
no fucking
just shit
content
and
here.
drivel. Yeah, but this people say to us a lot. They're like, "Oh, I like your podcast because it's like hanging out with friends." And to be honest, that's an accurate representation of hanging out with us as friends. It's like, well, let me just explain to you what. A color chart is kind of like an equalizer. And it's insufferable actually.
Bad. Yeah.
So yeah,
It is the one
You're
of the.
you're getting the friend treatment.
It's one of the the negative attributes to being the age that I am is that I don't know what people are talking about and they don't know what I'm talking about unless we happen to do the same. Unless our lives went when you're young, everyone's just kind of doing. I don't want to put the drink back, but I don't want it to spill. When you're young, you're all kind of forced to do the same thing, and then everyone's seen the same video online and everything is fine.
Yeah.
Now I haven't seen the video.
Yeah.
And I've been EQing these vocals for way too long.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired.
Uh-huh.
And I have no one to talk about that EQing the vocals with. I do have people and I do talk about it. But not by large margin. Not everyone.
Not everyone you know. Yeah.
So now it's guaranteed. I haven't seen your thing and you don't care about my thing. So
But we're gonna talk at each other about it
let's
anyway.
just talk at each other
Yeah.
for a bit.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then play a little Switch game
Yeah.
in my living room and have a little good time. And if it's your birthday, I'll turn on the fire because it turns out it's very expensive to keep on.
Yeah.
And I was doing that too much when we moved in.
We moved in and we thought, wow, fire rad. And then we saw a heating bill and we said, wow, you know what's really cool? Not having the fire turned on.
I go, wow, that's $900. Holy shit. Oh, wow. So no one touch the fire. Let's just take the little key and throw it away.
Swallow it.
Yeah, I
Swallow it. It's like a really, it's like a foot long fucking melt bar.
It's attached to a string that's always hanging out of my mouth. And on your birthday, you get to pull the string, and I'll take out the key, and you get to put it in the thing, and we get to have 15 minutes of fire while we all sing happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
And I think about EQing vocals. There you go.
Then it goes right back down the hatch again.
Something I do in my podcast
Yeah.
is I'll include this sound a lot.
Do you really?
And I'll do that on purpose. Yeah. Not that you listen, but it is.
That's nice.
I'll include that sound a lot, and I think that it's lovely.
It's good.
It's a good sound.
I don't like ice in my drink anymore.
No, I've noticed that. You're not a ice drinker anymore.
No.
Any reason why? The video and audio just starts slowly fading out as we talk about this. Any reason why? Because we just forgot we're recording. That's interesting.
Should
It's
we
not.
end the fucking episode? Because now I'm talking about ice.
I love saying, "Oh, that's interesting." When
That's
it's
interesting.
when we're just married.
Yeah.
That's what's really happening
Yeah.
is that we're just married.
Yeah.
Huh, yeah, I've noticed that. Because I have.
You have noticed
That's what
it.
sucks about it. I
'Cause
have
we live
noticed.
together.
I haven't asked you about it, but I just figure,
Yeah.
does it upset your stomach?
No.
It upsets my stomach.
But you do it anyway.
Love it.
I could do it perfectly fine, but I've decided not to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if this will kind of domino its way to a divorce somehow. I wonder if this is the first piece that falls, and then we get divorced at the end of it.
And the people watching are seeing it a mile off. They're like, oh fuck.
That was the thing.
They got 3 months left in them. Shit.
Yeah. There's just, there's 2 years left, and at the end of it, you're throwing a drink in my face, and I say, at least it isn't cold. And were you talking about that again? And then blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm just armed around 2 gorgeous man and woman right here. And they've backed me up. I don't know who they are, but they're a part of our quintuple. They're a part of our quintuple.
Well, who's the other person?
I can't see into the future that far.
Okay.
I'm not seeing their faces. I'm only seeing their bodies. and you go,
let me tell you, their bodies.
their bodies. And you say, I'll kill you for this. And you reach over, you grab my shirt, and it rips. And I have a new little tattoo, and it says Stroke God.
Oh.
Right there. It says Stroke God.
Okay.
Ah,
Why would
you haven't seen the tattoo yet. You rip it. But the saddest part about this, the saddest part, is that the tattoo's fully healed.
The saddest part is that you got the tattoo for me.
You're the Stroke God.
It's
It's like getting your name.
It was going to be an anniversary surprise.
But check this out. you hadn't seen me without a shirt in so long
Yeah.
that it had already begun to bleed and fade. And I said, maybe you would have. Oh, is that new? No.
No.
It's not.
No.
But
It's been there for 13 years.
but whoever's name and Travis,
Travis does have a name.
I could see a little into the future.
McElroy.
What's the hottest name? Travis was not it. I'm so sorry. But what's their name? And Gabe or something. I keep missing.
I'm sorry to any Travises or Gabes.
It's just not. It's not bad. Gabe is better than Travis, but it's
okay.
not
But it's not the top.
where I want it.
It's not.
It's not the.
Yeah.
It's not the Twinkie name I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Orion. Orion.
Okay.
Chosen name.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good. And Sarah.
Sarah's a cute name. Sarah's a cute name. I've known many cute Sarahs.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah's kind of a, and I'm sorry to all the Sarahs. It's a very in the middle name.
Yeah.
Sarah's an in the middle name.
You got a lot of room to play with a Sarah.
You got a ton of room on either direction. You could be a bad Sarah, or you could be my Sarah.
Oh.
You could be my little Sarah. How about that?
That's cute.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with a name like Mitch or Billy. Incredibly fucking cool name.
Really good names,
Really
Mitch and Billy.
cool name.
They're good names.
Yeah, but you've got a lot to live up to. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you think of all the Billies. Billy Piper, Billy Joe Armstrong, Billie Eilish, Billie Holiday.
It's a lot.
All singers for some reason.
Are all of those IE?
Yes.
Holy shit.
There's a high bar. You've got to be pretty fucking cool to live up to it. Mitch, there's you. There's my dad.
There's your dad.
Really cool guy.
There's Mr.
My dad.
Hedberg.
There's that guy everyone hates in Texas.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's that horrible politician. Yeah. There's we're looping back to me again.
Yeah.
There's the guy from Flats. Shit.
Fuck, that's me.
Okay.
There's the guy from Felt Dogs. Fuck.
Shit.
Me again.
A concerned friend. Damn it. I thought we didn't get wishing. In there. Yeah, no wishing.
The project that's actually got music out and available to stream. But if you got a name like Sarah, you got a lot of room to play there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the bar is in the middle because you've got like Sarah Michelle Gellar, very cool, but then you've got like Sarah Palin, not cool at all.
Now, how do we feel about Sarah Jessica Parker?
Not quite as cool as Michelle Gellar, but still pretty high up there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would say even getting less cool, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know her recent work.
It's just one of those. I don't either, but it's just one of those things where it's like Sex and the City was so iconic until it wasn't. You know, it was just kind of like everyone was just like, "This is awesome," and then one person on Twitter was like, "No, it's not," and I'm like, "Fuck,
You're right."
I've like started looking at it more, and I'm like, "Damn it, it's a little bit not that good." Fuck, I thought it was incredible when I saw it.
Yeah.
It awoke into something in me, and it turns out that person it awoke. It's just not that cool, like, you know.
But they were cool at the time, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. My point is though, you got a lot of room to play.
It's true.
The bar isn't high. No one expects too much of you as a Sarah, so you can go make your own sexy little way in the world.
I had a note written to me in high school from a Sarah, and I ended up finding it years later. And it was such a cool and confident note. I just started going to that school.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Hey, I think you're super cool and blah blah blah. And here's a bunch of shit about me and da 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 da. Here's my number."
Cool.
Sarah.
Cool.
And I was like, Sarah.
That rocks. The confidence.
Sarah.
Yeah.
You know?
With or without a H.
With.
Yeah.
I think I prefer it with an H. Because it's more common. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you and good night. At home, Sarah without an H is pronounced Sarah.
Sarah. Hate it. Yeah.
Okay.
So wait,
culturally insensitive.
we have the Canadian Sarah without of the like 2 that we know.
Yes.
Yeah, Sarah's a great name.
We also know another Canadian Sarah that spells it with an E, which is too many spellings.
There's a lot of spelling.
There's a lot of spellings.
There's
This is the segment of the show where we talk about the name Sarah.
I just think it's a good name, is all.
It
I
is.
just don't, we don't have to get into it.
Yeah.
We don't have to. Oh shit, the time.
Oh,
It's been so long. I'm mostly just like too lazy to hit stop record.
yeah.
But
We'll probably just
We
like
should.
go to sleep.
should I add a bunch of like stuff here for you to add?
No.
No?
No.
I like what you did with some of the editing to the like stuff you haven't posted yet, where you put like pictures of my speaker and stuff.
I'll post it while we're editing this, so it'll be there when people go to our TikTok.
All the space. All
Ah.
the space?
It's all the space.
That's almost a cooler name. It is. At all the space?
Don't say that now. We've been so long with this. Yeah.
No, not for a podcast,
Oh,
but for a
okay.
handle.
We'll just color that in black.
No, not for a fucking
Yeah,
podcast.
no, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
not
We'll
for a
just, yeah.
podcast.
I'll go
For-
over it in Sharpie.
For a handle,
Yeah.
I think it's cooler.
Okay.
After I was like talking to that person from Germany and stuff, and I was like, am I about to lock down Flat Sound? I was like, do you even want it?
Yeah.
You know? You could be Artifact. You could be your gamer
You could
tag
be
for everything.
Mysterious Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be anyone.
You could be Clown Devil Boy 666.
It was Clown Devil Boy 17.
Oh.
Should I jump on Clown Devil Boy 17?
Probably.
There's been all the space between. I have something to do after this. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is not really an advice podcast, but it is a consistent one.
It is a podcast that is here again now.
If you like the episode and you think other people might like the episode, then please tell your friends about the episode. We would really enjoy that. But, how about this? We're going to do our part. We're going to start posting. We're going to
Yeah.
start telling people about the show. We're going to say, hey, we're back. We're going to start making the lighting better and better. I want you to see if you can sense that this is getting cozier after this episode.
Okay.
Can we see if we can make this cozier after this episode?
Can it get any cozier?
Can this get any cozier? I also want people's opinions. Like, I don't know how to fucking... how do you do YouTube? How do you do a podcast on YouTube? Like, I'm so grateful that people even want to sit and watch us talk and listen to it and actually are just like, you guys need to be more consistent. Because I love you, like that's
Yeah,
rules.
like,
That's so
what?
cool.
You love us?
How do you do it without like clickbait thumbnails?
I don't think you can.
But
But
how?
I refuse to, so.
So
yeah.
then every thumbnail is gonna look the same then of ours. It's just gonna be us on the couch with the same color grading. I guess it'll get gradually cozier, but after a certain point,
I put the episode title on the thumbnail. It's got a word on it.
I just feel
Yeah.
like your eyes should be really big and I should be outlined in white.
And you should have a massive ass.
Yeah, I should have
Yeah.
just a giant BB, just a fucking.
Yeah.
It's kind.
just a dump truck.
It's the guest every episode.
It has its own microphone.
That's so funny. It doesn't ever talk, but like there's an SM7B pointed at me, at you, and then we spent $500 on a bit where we have to point one at my giant fake ass the whole time, just in case it wants to chime in. If you like the show, what's your opinion? Do you think we should do fucking clickbait thumbnails? No, right? That would just make everything fucking horrible. But isn't that what people do? Should we include other images of the things that we talked about in the thumbnail? So it'd be image of this thing as the
Sarah. All of the friends.
picture of a bunch of Sarahs, and then who's that? Well, they're all named Sarah. And who's that? That's Phoebes. God damn it! It's like you don't listen to this goddamn show. Should we do clickbait thumbnails? I don't think so. But how do you get ahead in this crazy kooky world?
Yeah.
What do you do? What are you
the
meant to
fuck
do?
do
You're
you
meant to
do?
make fucking TikToks. And you're meant to make little thumbnails.
Yeah.
And if you like the episode and you think other people might like the episode, please tell them about the episode. We're everywhere
Yes.
where podcasts are found. Spotify. To fucking this YouTube channel.
Apart from last week where you forgot to upload it to Spotify.
Apple Podcasts. Apple Podcasts. Look at that.
Yeah.
tell your friends about the show, and if you want to lead them just the most convenient place that you can lead them to, we can see the YouTube videos as well as that wasn't updated either.
What?
I feel like that should be your job.
What?
Updating the allthespaceinbetween.com.
I did that.
Did you do that?
I did that.
Did you put the?
How dare you
Let me
insinuate
see if you
that
did it right.
I
I didn't even
do
check.
that?
I didn't even check.
What the fuck?
I'm so used to this
You
being
all
my
heard
job.
it. You all heard
I'm
that
so used to this
fucking
being my job. All the
blatant-
space in between.
Blatant accusations.
Oh, but look at how bad you did it.
What the fuck?
Look at how bad you did it.
What did I do?
You didn't include the thumbnail as a thing. So now it just looks like a YouTube video.
It is a YouTube video.
But look at all the other ones. Look how clean that looks. Boom,
Oh my god.
Boom. Boom. It's an extra step. I know it sucks, but if you already have the thumbnail, add it to the thing. Add it to the thing. Add it to the thing so that it looks consistent when everybody goes to
allthespaceinbetween.com.
Thank you.
You bastard. You bastard fuck.
It's
I'll
just
kill you for this.
not how I would have done it.
Yeah. No, how you would have done it is forget.
Throw me the other half of this shit.
If you want to send us a fucking email,
And you
please
should send us an email.
Send us an email. Send us an email, please. We're gonna actually answer real advice questions next week. We're still getting into our flow of things again, but we want to give you advice. Ask us a question. Our email address is
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
You had a joke like a million episodes back where we were like, it's super easy to remember, and you went name of the show at most popular email.
Yes.
And I think that's like so funny because
most
it's
popular
true.
free email.
Yeah. Name of the show at most popular email. We shouldn't have to like tell people that all the time, but all the space in between at gmail.com.
Just guess what it is and you'll probably be right.
It'll probably land in our inbox.
Yeah.
And we love every email that we get. Please continue to email the show. Tell your friends about the show. New episodes every Monday.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, my drink. Great. You said it was surprisingly good audio.
It was not from across the room in stereo. You're in my light. You're in my light. You're in my light. Okay, ready? Ready?